Alright, I got it. Yeah. Now I just gotta take it to all this stuff over there. I can barely even move. Alright, now I move faster. I'm here.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
You're good. This game's proper buggy.
Yeah, sometimes laggy.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
If not, you have to wait like 2 minutes for the recall. Yeah, it's fucked up.
We've been doing this raid back and forth.
It'll be hard to get 500 without double XP. You've been flying up then.
This one girl said that it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wait there already. It fucked up 10 seconds. Don't worry about it, it's faster route till tomorrow. I reject the quest after I complete it. It's faster that way.
Yeah, I just rejected it, walked out, come back in.
I'm playing. I play wireless internet, so. I guess it really depends with who you have for the service. I heard they got better, but I don't know. I got rid of Verizon like fucking 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even like 5. I don't have any.
Yeah, I use Verizon.
I have like ones that are only around my area, and they are fast. It says I'm supposed to get 1,000 megabytes per second, but you don't really. Like maybe if I was fucking directly in, I would. We're supposed to get snow here in Massachusetts tomorrow. I don't know how much we're gonna get. Hopefully.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
You on the PS4? Are you using PS4? I would say if you're using PS4, that could be why, because I know some people using the PS4, they loaded that shit for time. I have my PS4 still, but it sounds like it's about to blast off.
Oh yeah.
In some loading screens, it would get really loud. It would like, I'm also pretty sure that PS4 is stuffed with like fucking bunch of dust too. It's easier to open up the PS5, so that's why I like the PS5. Yeah, there's one thing you gotta get a special tool for one thing if you want to clean under the fans, but I haven't had to do that yet.
Oh, Graves did it by himself.
You guys are not in? Oh shit, I started already. I'm almost done anyways. The shield already went down.
Yeah, he just shows him like nothing. I'm like, damn.
When you're using the per card machine, never be in your power armor. it makes you crash each time, or not every time, but like 90% of the time you crash. I learned that like a month ago, believe it or not. Because I kept crashing and I looked it up, something on Google, and I tried it. Not Google, Google's not always right. They told me to fucking get out of the power armor and try it that way. I never crash anymore. Like, you got 14, I only have 5. I only have 5. I was gonna say, if you have 14, that's 500 atoms each time to make another one. I have a lot of camp slots. Hold on, I'm curious how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 camp slots. That's 4,000 atoms. I'll never buy a camp slot now. I have them for certain things. One's like a resource food base where I just keep shit. The other is my Black-Eyed Susan base, if you know what a Black-Eyed Susan is. It's been hard to go since these flowers are hard to get, but if you're close to this what the fuck is it called? If you're close to lakeside cabins and you take the base, you throw one fucking thing and you can get double it because they're so close. And what I started anyways.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Unauthorized presence.
The rest of the body has no space level. I say just let my reflector do it. It goes fast anyway.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
I have to drop all my shit all the time except the mods, so I don't have to all first anymore. For the shit I have to pay right now and not having a job right now because I lost my job 2 months ago, I don't have extra cash for that. And right now I'm going through driving school. Fucking takes that's a lot of extra cash too. You know what the funny thing is? They're teaching me stuff I already fucking know. Hey, no, dude, I'm fucking 32, dude, and I'm just getting mine. So you're not, and we're in like the fucking same boat right now, man. Like I said, I fucking lost my job. Oh, I actually more than 2 months ago, like probably 4, but that shit was drama. And I was working at a bar/restaurant that was owned by family though. So, and then they started saying, I worked there for 2.5 years. It was good for the first year. Then they started after like a year and a half, because they hired family friends. They started saying shit I never even did. Yeah, they're trying to like fucking That's why I left. They said I sexually harassed some girl. I said I never fucking did that. I said show me the fucking footage on there. I don't need to. I have somebody that can prove it. I said okay, by a word. I said there's a camera right there. Show me. Then winning. Then they just kept saying other shit and other shit. So I just left. And then some fucking black guy. I'm not racist, but. Some black guy started with me and said a bunch of shit, and I've been there for 2.5 years. That guy was only there for like a month and a half, and they took his side. Fuck that. Yeah, heck yeah, I left. Oh, I know, I don't work with seniors, but I know how they can do it. Holy shit. Some of them are really nice, but then some of them are fucking assholes and grumpy. Yeah. Sounds like my job, but fucking just with the people I worked with. Yeah, a lot of them. That's crazy.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
And the most main reason I left those two main reasons, there's another main reason I left that place too, because fucking, I was doing everything, like they lied, and they were just, people on the fryer putting fucking food up and down, and that's all they were doing. I was going up the stairs, running food up, doing the dishes and everything, and they were just getting paid more than me doing jack shit. And I asked guy, she said, oh, because she's cooking food. I said, okay. I had to cook the food and put the fryer basket up and sit there and do jack shit, because they were looking at their phone most of the time.
Warning, energy usage critical.
I would never be on my phone,
Unsafe
so...
level. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
They would always be on it. They would be fucking cooking something, and this girl would be on her phone looking at the phone, and I'd be like, "Come on!" And they don't say shit to her. You know why? Because she was friends with the boss's daughter. Yeah, speaking of food tables, you know, like those things they put the soup in and you gotta keep water in there, like a little bit of water. Yeah, I'd fucking come in to work, right? And then the people that were starting the stuff in the morning, like the soups and stuff, they'd put the fucking thing with the soups on without any water. That shit could explode. It's right next to me where I was doing dishes and shit, and then I would smell something. I'm like, what's that smell? And I look in there and there'd be no water in there. And That's not open. They left us on it without water overnight, and they're lucky that shit didn't explode. I'm stupid, very stupid. I'm surprised I was the one who got shit, because the girl, the boss's daughter, she left the freezer door open one night with some guy. Yeah, and I wasn't working that night, but someone else, she didn't get in trouble. Some other kid did it. What the fuck? Why did she didn't get in trouble? You know why? She's the boss's fucking daughter's friend. That shit's crazy. Minimum wage is $15. And what I was making when I was working that place, I worked there for like 2 fucking years. I was making $15 for 2 years. Then I complained to him because I found he hired a family friend for like $16.50. And I'm like, what the hell? I've been working here for 2 years, and this kid just comes in. Yeah. So I said something. Then she put me at 16. I said, that's not enough. I said, I want 17 or I'm the fuck out of here. And like I told you, those people on the flyer are making $18.50 doing jack shit.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Yeah, I'm glad I left that fucking place. There's no moving up anywhere in the fucking place. There's no moving up in cash anywhere. Maybe like $18. Max or like $7.50, but there's no moving up. Oh, this is what they said. Oh, we're in debt. Okay, if you're in debt, why the fuck are you still open? Yeah, and you know what? That's the funny thing. They're hiring people, and then they were doing karaoke, like fucking bingo karaoke and shit, and stupid shit that costs extra money. And I was like, so you're not? So they were lying. They were lying. And then they were after some guy didn't sue their ass. Some guy fell down the stairs like 2 months before I left that place.
Warning,
and he almost got killed. And he fell down the stairs. They no one noticed. He lost a lot of blood and he cracked his head open. No, they probably said, oh, I'll give you free food or something. The guy took it like an idiot. Nah, I wish I was still working. I had to get rid of my dental insurance and shit. And it was expensive, but it was worth it in the end, but still, fucking... I don't have enough to afford that anymore. I was paying like $60 a month. You get lower than $20K a year. When I first started that place, I was getting jack shit for hours, and at one point I was making $35K a year. But that's because I kept working overtime. For a whole year, I was working over like 48 hours. And then they lowered my hours because of family and friends, and that's when I got really pissed. Because I was used to making that much. I went from like $700 to making like $500 a week. They were doing tax evasion though. They were giving me 2 checks. You're only supposed to put it in one. They're trying to avoid taxes. So after like 500, after 40 hours, they're putting in another one in the after check. They could get in trouble for that, not me. Then some girl, I hate this girl that I worked with, she would talk about how much she's gonna make every year after taxes, because how many kids she has. I'd only make like $600 or $700 if I was lucky, working 48 hours the whole year. And she would work only like 35 hours or 34 hours the whole year, or not the whole year, like a week, and she'd make fucking in taxes, she'd make a 20K or 15K in taxes. That's crazy.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
It's pretty sad you make more pushing shopping cards. Oh, and that's still that sad though. Making all that. Yeah, my buddy used to PSU. He doesn't do it anymore. He almost lost his hand because of that. Because he was making cake, or he didn't almost lose his hand. He was making cake and then a caramel cake, and then like the hot thing, it like melted his skin off his hand. It looked bad. Yeah, then he ran it under hot water, and his skin was peeling off. And the fucked up thing was he needed a hospital, but they, you know how like those places have like fucking ambulances coming in and out. They wouldn't let him because they said it was for old people. That's fucked up. They wouldn't let him because it's for old people. That's fucked up. Yeah, like I said, he almost lost his hand, or I think he almost lost his hand, or his feeling of his hand, because of that shit. For the whole year, I couldn't even look at his hand, because it looked like fucking nasty. Fucking pretty much. Like, the next month or two, we needed to wear like a cast on it because it was so fucking burnt. He did? I'm pretty sure he did it, I remember.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
That place set him up anyways. Some guy asked if he wanted a drink, and he said he feels like that was a setup, because as soon as he said that, 5 minutes later, some girl came in and, you know, found him drinking. Yeah, someone did. Can't really trust anybody.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Yeah, in the job I was at, before I left,
Take shelter immediately.
And within like a 4 or 3 month span, they got rid of me, they got rid of my buddy that was working at that place I was working with, they got rid of that kid that was insane, like some black kid that was insane in the head. So then they got fucking rid of some guy named Rizzo, but then they rehired him because they needed a cook and they're desperate. Y'all still hire them, they're desperate. Yeah, it's bad. No, I know what you're talking about, yeah. If I worked for slave wages for the first fucking 2 years. And I still got slave wages, I only kept it because of the money. $3,000, that's a lot. Yeah, I need benefits. There's no benefits where I was. And if there was, I could have sued their ass like crazy. But it's hard to sue them. There's so much stuff that happened to me there, like injuries and other stuff.
This is an automated message.
Before I left that
Evacuation
place,
is
I
in
told
progress.
their owner,
proceed to the nearest
then they
exit
said they
in an
couldn't do shit
orderly
about
manner.
it, which is fucked up because there's no HR. The kid threatened me and he said he was gonna fucking beat me up and knock out my teeth, even though I would have hit him anyways. But I said, oh, he's threatened me. They didn't do shit about it. Then I said I want to speak to somebody about this. And I said I want to write up a report about it. That we don't got anything for that. The funny thing is, they say they don't got that, but they wrote people up. So how do you not have anything like that? Some kid got written up before, that's how I know. And they told me they don't have anything like that, so they lied.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
That kid was crazy. I just told him not to throw a sharp knife to where it's not supposed to go and he started screaming at me. And that's how I lost my job, really. You're supposed to put certain knives in somewhere where the kid threw a fucking knife into the fucking silver, like the silver knives. And I almost cut myself, so I said something.
Energy usage
Like I said,
critical.
this one
Temperatures
pretty
reaching
dull,
unsafe
so
levels.
stink
Security
shit.
bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
I wouldn't work in no fast food or fucking bar or restaurant or any kitchens again. I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. The way that place was working where I worked, like they were making dishwasher like me go to where you know how they kept the oven on all day and they put like a bunch of dirty pans under the oven. I'm like, dude, what happens when I hit my head on this fucking oven that's 500 degrees? My whole head I'm gonna have like fucking burn. And they're safety hazards. The place was full of mold too, and I cleaned a bunch of that mold out, and they didn't give a fuck. I have pictures, so there was green mold on pipes and shit, and then there's fucking, I don't even think I took a picture of the floor, because I already cleaned that, but there's green mold on the pipes. They never make me do dishes on a dishwasher that wouldn't even drain sometimes. Like the sink wouldn't even drain sometimes.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
No, it wouldn't let it clog. They made me do dishes with dirty water. I said, how the fuck are you supposed to do that? He said, it's manage. And the funny thing is, when I left that place, they fixed the sinks. It said they hired the friend with Ren and he was going to be the dishwasher now, that's why. Not me.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
I remember when I worked at KFC, this was my first job. I knew this place was getting shut down. We were really low on chicken. I'm like, when the hell are we ordering chicken? We had no chicken to sell. That's how I knew we were going out. How the hell's KFC not have chicken?
So listen up.
What the heck?
With some local traders. They were all like, hey, we want to buy your farm. The young entrepreneur I am.
That's messed up. That's gross.
How could I resist? Anyway, turns out these guys were
And
actually
that's
cultists.
against the
They waited
law,
me and took the goods.
technically.
I barely got out alive. I'm so screwed if Uncle Vinny finds
And
out. So I
how the
need you
fuck you not know they don't have diseases, those ones? They didn't even check.
before Uncle Vinny learns. I'll pay you.
They just saw it, just plopping them in service.
So they're keeping Mona Lisa, that's our Brahmin, in the large barn in the center. I saw they were
That's
loading up the
gross.
cargo into a few different stashes around too. Gotta figure out how to get in and grab everything we, you can. You could manage to get your hands on some of my explosives. I bet you could blast those doors open.
Fucking a lot of restaurants here is overpriced now. I bought a buffalo chicken wrap the other day, or like a week ago. I was happy with that one. $15. That thing was dry, it didn't have no buffalo sauce or anything. It's called a buffalo chicken wrap. It was blue cheese crumbles, a piece of fried chicken with tomato and lettuce. You call it a buffalo chicken wrap? It came from Wings Over, a fucking place that makes wings, but still. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was so dry, I was choking. That's crazy.
Okay, that's all the doors. Get back!
The divine light.
Yeah, baby! Nice! Grab the goods and bring it back to good old Mona Lisa and the paint cells.
Yeah, that's crazy. Doesn't surprise me, though. All I could say is if you go through driving school, that shit's expensive, and it's probably only gonna get more expensive for all I know, you know? It's like it's $100 an hour. Then if you take the place I am, if you take the license test with them, it's $200, meaning you pay them $130, then you pay the RMB or RV or whatever, RMB, fucking $80, $85. The perma test, I'm surprised I never failed, even though that's all random. That's a bunch of questions, stupid ass questions.
What the hell is that thing? It's huge! I can see it from here.
You failed?
Kill us before it, comes this way.
Your perma fit for 2 years. Don't worry. When I first got in the car for the first few months, now I just got used to the car. I'm not nervous anymore. It just makes me nervous with those fucking random people in the car. I don't like being in the cars with like strangers. That's what my problem is. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess it really depends where you go. The driving school I'm going to, I know they do it on the road, but I wouldn't even call it a fucking, it's like 5 minutes, and this is a part, maybe it's easier because I'm doing it on the driving school, but 5 minutes, and they just make you do a few things, really. They make you do basic things, meaning like, some stuff is really not basic though, some of them are actually hard, like the parallel parking can get hard. Very funny. No, you know what? The place I was originally gonna do my road test at was in Springfield, and I'm pretty sure they do like a course, meaning, like you're talking about, like they put cones and shit and stupid shit like that. That's why I took the driving school, because they actually fucking make you park next to a real car, but if you're gonna hit it, they'll stop you in time. You're more likely to get your license probably through a driving school, even though it costs more, because the only reason I say that is because most of those people that your driving instructors know the people that are in the car with you. You still can